Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video I don't think I've ever done on my channel, certainly not since becoming a mother. We're gonna do our morning, me and the baby's morning routine. We have such a routine for our mornings. Like, we legitimately do the exact same thing, basically like the exact same times every single morning. Our morning is very, very structured, which is how I like it. The rest of the day after the mornings, it kind of varies, but like our morning chunk is literally always exactly the same, more or less. So I thought it would be fun. I've wanted to do this for a while. I thought it'd be fun to film our morning routine. So I'm gonna do kind of more like a voiceover for a lot of it, just because otherwise I was like narrating this real time. This video would probably be like 2 hours long. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys just kind of like an overview of how we structure our morning. I have a 1-year-old. He literally just turned 1. You're actually gonna see a lot of his birthday decorations in the background. He just turned 1 like 2 days ago. So this is kind of how we structure things based on like when he wakes up and when he naps, and like kind of what we can fit in around like breakfast and stuff like that. So that is what I'm going to show you guys today. I hope that you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So typically we wake up like around 6:20 in the morning, but sometimes Cole wakes us up a little sooner than that. If not, we usually get up before him, and I typically hop in the bathroom and just kind of like start getting myself together, do my hair, throw on a little bit of makeup. This a little bit depends on how much time I have, whether Cole's awake or not, but brushing my teeth and just like starting to get myself together really helps me like feel like I put a little bit of time into myself, and I feel personally better when I actually like get ready and get dressed and stuff like that. So I know not everyone necessarily feels like they need to put makeup on, especially because I do a workout every morning. So I do work out with makeup on, but it lasts perfectly fine for me. And this is just a part of my morning routine that I love. I listen to an audiobook like I showed y'all. I'm listening to one by Karen Slaughter, and I love just listening to that, having some time to myself and getting ready. I love this part of my morning. And then usually Ken gets up a little bit after me, so that I'm finally able to make the bed. This is also something that I have to do every morning. My bed is never not made, ever. And then I throw on my workout clothes. I usually pick these out the night before, so I can easily just like throw them on first thing in the morning and be ready to work out like as soon as we can. Also, my freaking cat drinks out of the toilet bowl. Does anyone else do that? Good morning. And then my favorite part of the morning, I get to go get Cole. Like I said, sometimes he hangs out in his crib for a little bit while I finish getting ready, or sometimes I'm before him. But I love getting to go in there and see him first thing in the morning. We just kind of like hang out a little bit. I like give him lots of kisses and snuggles and chat with him. Typically we let some sunlight in, but nowadays it is so freaking dark in the morning. So that part I don't love, but we just kind of hang out and goof around and cuddle for a few minutes, which again, literally cannot find a better way to start your day than cuddling and smooching a cute little baby. Literally the best way to start any day of the week. And then after we chit chat and hang out for a couple of minutes, it's diaper change time, of course. That is definitely a requirement, like first thing. And we can't help but goof a little bit while we're doing that. And then we brush his little teeth. And then Ken is usually already downstairs by this time, so he kind of like you saw gets so excited once Cole and I are all like ready to go. He gets so excited to see Cole. He gets him set up in his little breakfast booster seat, gives him his vitamin D, and Cole gets to watch some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Which, as you can see, he is obsessed with Mickey Mouse. He literally like starts giggling the second we turn it on. And then that's when I kind of start getting everything ready. I light a candle, start getting all of his breakfast things ready to go. A lot of times I'll have stuff prepped for him, so I always have like his milk ready to go. This is like a pouch with some yogurt, and I think there was yogurt and sweet potato. And then he has an egg bite. I made him a piece of toast with some cream cheese, and then a waffle with some peanut butter.
slice it all up for him, and then he'll basically have that with some of the yogurt and a few little cinnamon apple slices. And to be honest, he typically eats like all of that you just saw. Like he'll have a whole piece of toast, a whole waffle, and then usually either a whole egg bite or 2 individual eggs that I'll cook up. And then he's kind of hit or miss with the yogurt and the fruit and things like that, but he loves his carbs and his protein. He could eat like unlimited eggs for breakfast, I swear. And how freaking cute is watching a baby eat? It's literally my favorite thing ever. I decided to have some pumpkin pie Greek yogurt with some more cinnamon apples, and I like mixed them together, and it was so good. And of course, I'm having my Dunkin' pumpkin coffee. You do?
You want more? More? Okay, there you go.
Cole has learned how to say more and done. He's actually talking a ton, believe it or not. And then you also saw my husband and I doing the hot dog dance from Mickey Mouse. We spend way too much of our day trying to make this kid laugh, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, how freaking cute is baby's eating, I swear. So I usually sit down next to him and I have some of my breakfast, some of Cole's breakfast. Again, give him some more milk and water, hydrate him. We usually wrap up eating kind of at the same time, typically around like 8 o'clock we finish eating. So now it is playtime, which of course is Cole's like favorite. I mean, he loves eating, but he really loves playtime. And this was our new Love Every Play kit that we had just gotten in. Cole was so excited to break into it. This is not sponsored by them or anything like that, but they do send over these play kits for Cole to play with, and he is obsessed with them. I'm sure you'll probably either have Love Every or have heard of them before. They have literally the best baby toys. They're so engaging and stimulating, but like just the right amount, and they're so developmentally appropriate for their age and kind of where they're at developmentally. And Cole gets such a kick out of them, but honestly, like, they're even fun for adults. I get just as excited as he does for his new play kits because I love watching him play and watching him learn and getting to play with him. It's just such fun, special time, especially in the mornings as part of our routine. And I love watching him like master these new skills. It's so cool. So I will of course have Love Every linked down below. Their stuff is literally the best and makes the best gift also for the holidays or birthdays or new parents in your life. You literally cannot beat it. He's getting creative. Now he's throwing like the rings down the slide. Look at him like go in there and try to, I swear he is so funny to watch. I cannot stand it. So usually he and I will play a little bit together. I'll hang out with him for a little bit, and then I need to go clean up the mess that is the kitchen after breakfast with a 1-year-old. So I let him continue playing independently, which he is so good at independent play. He honestly, I feel like he prefers playing by himself than with me half the time. So I go ahead and clean up the kitchen and get everything wiped down. And Cole literally just hangs out by himself and plays while I do all of the heavy lifting. And by this point, as I'm sure it is for most moms, my coffee is already cold, so I have to heat that up again. And this is kind of where I take a little bit more time for myself. I usually sit down with my coffee next to Cole. I'll put on some YouTube or some Hallmark or whatever I'm watching at the moment and just kind of hang out for like 10-15 minutes, finish my coffee while it's hot, and we just kind of hang out on the floor. He plays next to me. Sometimes I pop back over and we continue playing for a little bit longer once my coffee's done. I have a hard time not like jumping in, but I know it's important for him to play on his own, and he really loves, of course, just hanging out and playing by himself. He's so good with it. And then usually around like 9 o'clock, it's time to do a workout. So I throw him in his walker, which he gets such a kick out of his walker. And then I get set up for my workout, roll out my yoga mat, get my Sydney Cummings on YouTube. I turn on my fan and put my hair up and just kind of like get myself locked in and ready for my workout. My workout setup is so great. I love having the TV and all my weights in this closet. Having my fan there it's like literally the best setup ever. If Cole is like over the walker, I'll let him just run around on the floor, as you can see, and he'll take shoes in and play with. We have like a basket of toys in this room that he'll play with. And again, like I said, he loves playing on his own and just getting to crawl around. And I get my workout in, I kind of giggle and play with him and just kind of keep an eye on him. And like I said, this is usually around 9 o'clock, and my workouts are typically like 30 to 45 minutes. So typically by the time I'm done working out, it's typically getting close to nap time, which you will see this kid needed nap time for sure. And because of that, he needed to be held a little bit more than he usually does during workouts. So sometimes I just use him as my weight, as my dumbbell, because sometimes he just needs extra love.
Are you tired? You won't go nine? Yeah, okay.
And Cole is really not a crier except when he gets so tired. So as you can see, that's why he needed to be held. He was definitely super sleepy. So typically around 10 o'clock is when he goes up for his nap. He's not usually this tired, but you know, every baby has their days. So we hang out and cuddle. I play some white noise. I sing to him. We just spend a little bit of time cuddled up together. He's not breastfeeding anymore, so it's literally like just a cuddle and kind of calm down, soothe, get ready for bed sort of little moment. And then I set him down and grab the monitor, and then during that nap I hustle and get as much work and cleaning and house stuff. I just hustle and get everything done that I can possibly fit in, and that's my morning.
Alrighty guys, that is everything for our morning routine. I hope that this was helpful. If y'all have any questions or want links for anything, I will definitely have Love Every linked down below because we are obsessed. This was not sponsored by them or anything. They do send over the play kits for Cole, but this is not sponsored at all. We just love their products. I'm sure y'all probably have tried some of them or at least heard of them. They're like the best, most aesthetic, and just such fun, engaging, and like very developmentally appropriate baby toys. And I swear I get just as excited as Cole does when the boxes come in. But if y'all need links to like anything else that you were wondering about, just let me know down in the comments and I will definitely get that to you. I hope that you enjoyed, that this was helpful. It was honestly really fun to film. I kind of like documenting these sort of things just to kind of like look back on, because obviously over time I'm sure our routines will change. So I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.